Hello and welcome to Talk Nerdy to Me. Today we're diving into the world of Azure's app hosting and automation services. If you've ever been confused about the difference between Azure App Service, Function App, and Logic App, you're not alone. These tools often overlap in concept, but each one is designed for specific scenarios. Whether you're a developer or just someone curious about how these services work, we'll break them down in simple terms, along with real-world use cases. Let's get started. First up, Azure App Service. Think of App Service as the Swiss Army knife of app hosting. It's a platform-as-a-service (PaaS) solution that enables you to build, deploy, and scale web applications, mobile backends, and RESTful APIs. The beauty of App Service is that it handles all the heavy lifting, like managing servers, scaling resources, and patching operating systems, so you can focus on writing your app. Here's an example. Imagine you're a small business building an e-commerce website. With Azure App Service, you can host your site, handle payments through APIs, and even integrate authentication using services like Azure Active Directory. You don't need to worry about the underlying infrastructure. It's all taken care of. App Service is ideal for web applications like blogs, e-commerce sites, or content management systems. Mobile backends that support push notifications and data syncing. APIs that serve data to multiple clients, such as mobile apps and web apps. Next, let's talk about Azure Function App, Microsoft's serverless offering. A Function App is all about event-driven code execution. Instead of running a full application, you write small chunks of code called functions that are triggered by events, like an HTTP request, a message in a queue, or a timer. Think of it like this. App Service is like running an entire restaurant, while Function App is like hiring a food truck to handle one specific job. You pay only when the truck is serving food, just like you pay for a Function App only when it's running. Here's a real-world example. Let's say you have an e-commerce site, and you want to send a confirmation email every time someone places an order. Instead of building that functionality into your main app, you can use a Function App triggered by the order submission. The function runs, sends the email, and then shuts down, saving resources and costs. Function App is perfect for automating tasks like sending notifications or processing data, running background jobs like resizing uploaded images or processing payments, integrating with other Azure services such as blob storage or event hubs. Now, onto Azure Logic App, the visual workflow automation tool. Logic App is all about connecting systems and automating workflows without writing a lot of code. If Function App is like hiring a food truck, Logic App is like hiring a party planner who coordinates all the moving parts for you. Logic apps allow you to design workflows visually, using a drag-and-drop interface. You can integrate multiple services, both inside and outside Azure, including Office 365, Salesforce, and even Twitter. Here's a fun example. Imagine you're running a marketing campaign and want to automate your social media posts. With Logic apps, you can set up a workflow that pulls content from a database, posts it to Twitter, and sends you a confirmation email, all without writing a single line of code. Logic App is great for automating business processes, like approving invoices or onboarding employees. It's also fantastic for integrating with third-party systems like SAP or ServiceNow. And don't forget, you can build workflows that connect multiple Azure services like Data Factory and Event Grid. So, how do you decide which one to use? It all depends on your needs. If you're building a full-fledged web or mobile app, App Service is the way to go. It gives you the flexibility to host, deploy, and scale your application with minimal hassle. If you need to run lightweight event-driven code, Function App is the perfect choice. It's cost-effective and highly scalable, making it ideal for tasks that don't need a persistent server. And if you're all about automation and integrating different systems, Logic App has you covered. Its visual designer makes it easy to create complex workflows, even if you're not a developer. Let's bring it all together with a real-world scenario. Imagine you're managing an online learning platform. You could use App Service to host the main website and APIs, Function App to send out email notifications when a student completes a course, and Logic App to automate reporting and sync data between your platform and your CRM. Together, these tools create a seamless, scalable, and automated ecosystem. Azure App Service, Function App, and Logic App each have their strengths, And knowing when to use them is key to building efficient, scalable, and cost-effective solutions in the cloud. Whether you're deploying a robust application, automating tasks, or creating workflows, Azure has the tools to make it happen. Thanks for tuning into this episode of Talk Nerdy to Me. If you found this breakdown helpful, share it with your team or network. Stay curious, stay clever, and as always, talk nerdy to me. See you next time.